And we're back with another episode of Let's Play PC Building Simulator. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and we got to buy all these parts to fix and build us some rigs. So the first things first, we're going to build this dude's rig. G. Millville. And then we're going to do this guy's rig. We can't do that computer yet because the part doesn't exist yet. And I do not recollect seeing a deadline on it, so I'm not going to worry about it right at this exact moment. Since there's no deadline on it. Right? Yeah, there's no deadline. So we'll just have to wait till that part or a better part becomes available. Which kind of sucks, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Alright, so we're going to build a weird Ryzen rig. This weird being that it's not got the best processor in it. By any stretch of the imagination. But it's going to have maxed out RAM for that has the team RAM. So it doesn't even have the best RAM possible. It just has RAM that's compatible. Not even RAM that's compatible. This is just specifically what this dude wants. Is really the word. It's the way I should describe it. He wants a specific brand that doesn't make much better than a certain level. But he's going to get the second best card possible in this series. So the Ares makes one card better than this. But yeah, see how it runs. See how well your Fable Fortune plays now, motherfucker. It's like he gets it home and it's like the whole thing can fly to the moon. Would be pretty funny. But he's gonna have 64 gigs of RAM. And that's pretty sexy to have that sucker maxed out like that. Wait, 55 over, how do you figure? I did my mathematics. Did I put the wrong memory in there or something? No, right memory's in there. Power supply is correct. We go 55. Well, I could just take out a stick of RAM, but I'm not sure how that happened. That's fine. I'm looking right at the numbers, too. I don't know how that happened. $215. I don't know how it happened, but it did. Again, I'm not going to worry about it. So, the experiment is not perfect, but it'll do. Most important thing is we don't have to figure out what to do with the video cards. That's what one takes from that issue. Knew I forgot something. I think we're going to put 2 in here as well. May as well just wait till it's ready. Looking good. I might try something goofy in a little bit with this one. I just want to see if the heat is based on the voltage. We haven't really experimented, and I'll be fair with you guys. I haven't really experimented much with like storage or with the graphics card, conversion stuff. I've really just been slightly fiddling with it in a weird way. I'll explain myself a little better when I get to the point of what I'm going to experiment with this rig, since it's water cooled, liquid cooled, whatever. And see if we get a different result because of it. Alright, let me see here. I have a feeling I might be doing some things still wrong. And just to ensure that that's not an issue, I just want to try it out. that's right. We got to do it from up here to here. For some weird reason. Put this back together. $11,344. So you can play. So that guy can play something on minimum specs, right? Let's see. All right. Now, what I was getting at earlier is let's put the GPU tuner on here first. Now, what I was getting at, and maybe we'll run OCCT as well just to test this, since we're messing with the voltage. My concern is how much core voltage do we need to raise the clock core? Can I max out the clock core and only do that and see if it works, or even bring this up too? And maybe the reason it's overheating is because of the core voltage is too high. I'm curious. That's just something I'm curious about. Yeah, see, I think that that's the issue. We'll reset it and then try to max out one thing versus the other. So let's do that. Okay, so yeah, it's something with the voltage maxes out pretty much. So I bet you it'll work that way, but I wonder if we can even bring that up a little bit. We haven't really messed with the bottom too much. Nope. And I don't know, we're not sure how much that affects the actual performance of the computer. Little boost. It's holding. So that's interesting. When we build our personal rig, we will be messing with this for sure. It says, oh, the CPU is being throttled, so we need to make that fix too. So the video card is fine, but not the CPU. It had to be throttled on its max temperatures. So let's just move it down just once. And we chose the top option, and we'll just see how it goes this time. Because, yeah, we got to make sure it doesn't throttle. And you might be wondering why now put in this effort for this. Because we're getting to the point, we're one level from really being max level. Once we hit max level, I think we'll only be unlocking things and doing some small jobs here and there. We need to start figuring out how to... Yeah, it says it's still throttling. Okay, so off. Let's back it way down. There we go. So it's only 2 notches on each one. Because we may go with... Whoops, I didn't want to do that. We may go with a regular... we might go with regular video cards because those tend to seem to work better than the liquid cool ones right now. It's hard to say. We haven't used the best liquid cools yet, so we'll have to see. But my whole beef with the liquid cooled stuff is right now is that we're probably going to liquid cool the processor, so we can max out the performance on it. So we'll have to figure all that out. Once we get that, the power draw is only 431 watts though on the whole system, but whatever. All right, that's finished. Let's run this. I wish I could put that other stick of memory in there, but alas, no. Let's go ahead and save game. So who knows, we might get that part we need. And again, it doesn't have to be that specific part. It just has to be that or better. There we go. I guarantee you we're going to get like 7,000, 8,000 plus. Are we sitting on anything we need to try to get rid of? We got 2 of these beasts. One's a 12, one's a 14. What used graphics cards do we have? We got a 1088 over there. Yeah, that's a 1060. That's a single shell card, isn't it? Yeah. Darn it. Well, we'll have to wait until... So, oh, wait. We have a 1080G here and 1080 amp, but I don't know if those work together. They may not work together. I thought we had an issue with that before. We have a 1080 11 gig over here. What's this? That's an 8 gig, so... These two may work together, but probably not. I would assume that they won't. That needs to finish. There's a bathroom. You know what it is? It's probably in an office building, so you have to walk down the hallway to it. 13060 on that, guys. Not bad. Not the best liquid cooled cards, but like I said, we're going to have to figure all that out when the time comes. We'll build 3 ultimate rigs. They'll cost like $7,000 each. Because why not? There we go. Yeah, so that's that. All right, so everything else is in transit. Let's make it a brand new... God damn it! Hey! Can't help it. Ugh. What was that processor? Ugh. Need a motherboard for that. So we don't really know what's wrong with either of these, I'm assuming. Though I'm suspicious of that one's a motherboard. Give me. Give me. Definitely give me. And sure, why not? Okay, got one more day on that. All right, we you know what? Let's get a Ryzen motherboard in here. So I'm pretty sure. Well, we have those that 1060 to get rid of. So let's go in here. Get AM4. Here's a question: do we have Crossfire? Wait. Neither of the... We don't need Crossfire, so... Cheapest board, here I come. Whichever one's... I'll put that one. They're the same price, so why bother? Alright, we're done with that. New build... Help please, and new build. So, 2 new builds and a problem, but let's see if we can solve these first. What the hell? Okay. It's this guy, isn't it? Dev Gilmore, and he wants red cables. Is this him? Yeah, this is him. So let's go to cables. Red. I don't know how this is even in here properly. But there's something wrong with it. And I think it's a motherboard. Okay. It's a bad motherboard. So Z370i gaming. Z70. Where is it? There it is. Boom. And then we got to diagnose you, good sir. Which I think he said his booted up, so it's not a surprise. He didn't really say what was wrong. It looks like there's a bad fan, though. Probably riddled with prawn. We'll need to check for multiple hard drives. No, just the one hard drive. And it's working. Unless there's a solid state that I don't see, but we can check all that out in the BIOS. You know, sounds like old man's such a nice guy, too. His budget's what, $40? Is the only thing that's wrong with it is this fan? Martoni 120. No, that's more than $40. Thought I could put another fan in, but whatever. Martoni 120. All right. So we've got everything for these guys. Help, please. My PC is broken. I just don't know my own strength. Sometimes I need it done in 4 days. My kid's been using it, and I've been getting some weird pop-ups. Is it okay that it's dusty? Yeah. Replace RAM. Replace air cooler. So, air cooler. Must mean this. Okay, so MA610P. MA610. That's the one. And then the memory is 3200 Ripjaw. So let's go to 3200. Ooh, which one is it? Ripjaw 5, 8 gig. Okay, it's that one. Right? It was 8. Yeah, 8 gig. Okay, that's fine. We got that in there. Install water cooling. CPU and GPU complete end of day tomorrow. Okay, that's fine. The budget for this is $3,250. He doesn't care about performance, so we'll go with our usual suspect here. Suspects. We'll spend a little bit more from now on and go for this if we want to overclock it. Minus 195. Motherboard, bam, minus 155. The memory. Alpha Cool is pretty cheap, so we can go pretty good on the memory here. Bam, bam. So minus 540. Storage. Bam, minus 110. Power supply. That's minus 100. Case. Minus 60. That gives us 2,090 to play with in the liquid cooling area. Let's play. Bam, minus 300. He wants Alpha Cool, so we could do that and try it out. Bam, minus 380. May as well try it out. Bam, minus 70. And I don't think there's an alpha in here. Oh, there is alpha. Okay. They're either hyper expensive or there's this one. So we'll go with this one. Bam, minus 805. Leaves us with 553 left, which I'm going to put one more stick in. We can't put two unless we cheapen something else. Let's put in one, which is minus 270. That puts us at two. We're $5 over for getting him. You know what? That's just the way it goes. He's not, for $5 he could have something way better, but that's just the way it goes. I'm looking for a new build. I need 60 frames per second for Counter-Strike Source rec specs. I liked it done in 4 days. I'm a total MSI fanboy. I know used parts can be cheaper, but I like new ones. Please, we accept. All right, so $2,000. And yeah, there's a lot of things we could have done for that other computer, but I just don't care at that point. Cases, MSI, bam, minus 100. Power supply is a minus 100 and minus 110 for this one. So boom, minus 210. We'll just put it in that way. We'll come back to the graphics card because we need to look at Counter-Strike Source recommended specs. So Ryzen 5 1600 rather. So what is 1600? Or we go with the 8600 or 9600. What is the Intel 8600K? It's a coffee. It's 280. So we'll go with that. Bam, minus 280. And then cooling, minus 10. And then motherboard, minus 155. Now that puts us at 1245. Let's go with some pretty good memory. Minus 540. 705, and it's got to be an MSI. So we have $705 to spend on an MSI card. Well, speak of the devil. Right here. Boom. So this should be met to his standard. All right, let's go ahead and speed up the delivery. So that everything's here. Now we can repair those. I was also going to build a little MSI machine, I believe. Pretty sure that's what we bought, right? Or did I not buy one? I did. So that way we can get a little cheapo rig in here. We have cheap RAM and we have cheap cards. I'm gonna probably put in a moderate storage, but that's just the way that goes. Okay, it goes here. What's the worst power supply? Looks like 520 right now. So we'll put that in with the mount. Processor. That used piece of crap. The cooling. I'm gonna put pretty much anything in there. This one's $12. Get in there. Graphics card. Oh, memory. I thought we had a pretty crummy one we just picked. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, that's 3200. Didn't we have one that was like 2800? 32. We have a 3000, so we'll put that in there, I guess. Yeah. And then for graphics card, it's going to be one of the 1060s. So this one's the worst of the two. So let's put this Zotac in and be done with it. We have another single crummy one in case we have another card coming in. So we'll worry about that then. Alright, let's go ahead and run 3D Mark. We could probably boost up the performance a wee bit, so it's probably in our best interest to do that. You, sir, your motherboard is here. Tiny ass little piece of shit. And let's max out this little bit of speed here. As much speed out of that as possible. You had a fan, good sir. So let's get you up and running as well. And then that as well. Let's get this guy's stuff back in here. It's just, for some reason, it doesn't work well with that rig. That power supply. It's riddled with prawn. Alright, let's get the rest of this back in. Let's get 3D Mark on it. And make sure it's working. Did I actually do this? Yes, I did. I, for some reason, thought I didn't. Oh, you know what? We need to check for viruses, too. Trust me, we do. 389.88. It's worth 837 bucks. That's not bad, actually. Get some money back on that. Wait, what am I doing? We're not taking it off. Power that down. And make me some money. Tall cat. You. Here. And power down. All right, power supply in. Motherboard. Now you only get 2 sticks, I'm pretty sure. And then processor. Cooling, you. The memory is 2 of you. Boot her up. We don't need to go overboard. This monstrosity is done. Wait, it says it's done, right? Just not plugged in. Okay. Open this up. Let's get her in. Now this only gets 3. Oh, you know what I just thought about it? That stick of 3200. I could have just put it in that other machine. Oh well, it is what it is. Well, we'll find a home for it, I assure you. We will definitely find a home for it. I'll have to keep in mind for another build that's like that. Oh, that's right. It's water cooled. Do 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 do. Oh, look at the size of that reservoir. Oh no, we only got the one. That's right. We were awkward amount of money left over that, and not enough to get that last stick of RAM because we went much bigger on this guy. That's why. You're kidding me, right? Okay, hold on. We gotta do this in a different way. Well, that somehow works. Okay. Oops. Forgot this. There we go. No, there's no spec. Okay, there's no need to boost the performance on this, so we're not going to. I just wanted to make sure it had everything you wanted. Yeah, screw it, we're already here. We already put it on there, may as well do a little bit. Pretty much just waiting on this. I guess we could. I'm trying to think of something to do, and I can't. I feel bad. It's like, it's not like Auto Mechanics Simulator where you always will have something to do. There's very little downtime for testing. So, anyway, let's turn these in. Is that it? The 240, 500? 480. Nope, that's not it. But maybe we'll get it from this one. Almost there. So close, yet so far. There he goes, happy guy. So no, it's not there either. So we'll have to wait to see if it even... It's coming. It's just very slow to come, that's why. So, making it the next day. More parts. A rig to fix. This one we have the parts for, I think. And in you go. Wait, why am I taking that off? I didn't need to. All right, really quick, clean it out. So the next big storage upgrade should be what we need, you would think. Make sure it's all cleaned out. There it is. Now what do we got? That's a piece of crap. That piece of crap's got to go. I see what the problem is. A bad fan. It means the rest of this is actually in good shape. Let's take that out because I think we can put better all around in here. Same with the hard drive too. We'll take that out as well. Again, we can put a lot better in here. Ooh, and we'll take this out too. So we'll put in one of the solid state ones that fit on the board. All right, really quick. 3D Mark Advanced. Somebody wanted red cables, right? Oh wait, we did that already. We'll double check this guy. Broken? Take it. Sure. It's for the little ones, I know, but you never know when those suckers will come in. What was wrong with you? Okay, he doesn't care. We've got to pay that. Let's see, our electricity bill went up $10. About $10 because we left shit on. Let me think here. think we can dual card this bitch. And put in 2 sticks of RAM, but we'll have to see. Oh, you know what? If we're gonna do that too, let's put in one of our liquid cooled ones, huh? Let me think. What is that? 750 watt. Let's take that out. Okay. All right. We have 1,000 watt. Let's put that in. Storage. It says it fits on here. Oh, it fits over there. Got it. Okay, so let's try these 1080s really quick. Do we not have another 10? Okay, so the other 1080s don't work with this card. So we're not going to go with this card. $1050, that can go burn in a fire. Pretty sure we have one other 1080. Oh, well, I thought it said a second ago that wasn't going to work. Whatever, I must have overlooked it. Cooling. Do we have a Kraken? That's the most expensive one so far. Well, I think we used the Kraken, actually. This guy in there. Oh, we didn't put any memory in. Memory. We got 2 of these. We've got 1, 2 of those. We had more. Oh, I guess I put it in something. So let's go ahead and put in. I think we can put in these two guys. Yes, we can. All right. Yeah. And for some reason, that's a thing. So it's already worth 1,050 right now. We're gonna make it worth a lot more than that in a minute. I want to try something. I'm worried about it, but I do want to try it. Let's open this. Okay. We need to get this going. We need to get this underway. Forgot it was over here. Riddle with prawn. Oh my god, it's so much prawn. All right. Let's see what happens. I should have put OCCT on there too. Let's do that right now. We want to know if it's being throttled or not. Because I think it's a K, isn't it? Yeah, it is. All right. Yeah, it's being throttled. Really can't beef it up too much, can you? Probably don't need as much wattage either, but... There it is. Now it's stabilizing, not throttled. Cool. That's all we needed to know. Run it. Use are done. That'll be worth a wee bit. Let's see. Done. Power down. Let's make a save just in case. No new parts. Hey, thanks for fixing that PC for me. I've been having quite a blast reinstalling my old favorites from back in the day. I still can't believe what people managed to do with Quake mods. I know that probably sounds stupid, but I've got so much stuff to catch up on. Have you played Half-Life? I hear it's good, Chuck. Looks like 3 builds and a repair. Replace motherboard. Replace hard drive. And what do you have? AB350. Which is this one. Pretty sure. Yeah. And the hard drive, which is a 500 gigabyte Seagate. 500 gig? Yeah. So, yeah, this repair is only $250. He wants braided purple cables. I know we have purple cables, but do we have braided? Yeah, we do. All right. That blue screened. It was too awesome. Too awesome! Let's turn it down just a bit more here, since it is pretty beastly. What is it going for? 1,050 right now? Yeah. Alright, let's take a look here. Ugh. I need a new PC and I really want the CPU to overclock to 48 megahertz. I really want the GPU to be fast. The same for 2120. You finish it in 4 days. Have you heard of Corsair? They're meant to be pretty good. I don't want any use. I want all new stuff. Alright, so we gotta power up the processor and the GPU because we've tried doing the GPU by itself, but for some reason it doesn't work. Which I don't understand, but whatever. It's not a problem. Let's go to the home page. Pull up Corsair. And let's see, the budget's $2,500, so we can't go crazy. A little crazy, but we can't go super crazy. But we need some extra wattage for sure. So we'll do the 750. We'll do the 750. Bam. Minus 110. And then we'll do the cheapest tower. That's not tiny. Bam. Minus 100. And this guy for $90. And we need the 4,000 RAM. Where's the 4,000? Type it in. There it is. And we'll take one of those for minus 80. Yeah, screw this guy. Alright, so the processor needs to be at least 48. But we may go for 49 just to spite them. Ooh, that's too expensive. So 48. Okay, we'll go with this dual core. Oh shit, it's a Skylake though. Well, that's 38. I wanted 48, damn you. 47 then. Okay, that's... Oh, God, there's still 400 bucks. Okay, first of all, that's got to go. Let's see here. What's that 4,000? Probably a big group of 4,000. But it's 48, so that's... No, we can't go that low. Let's see, 45, 46. Let's go... Let's just go with that. Add to cart. Minus 400. Okay, now we need to go to the motherboard, which is going to be a coffee. Lake. Bam. Minus 155. We've got memory. We've got storage, power supply, and case. So we need the graphics card and the water cooling. So, water cooling shop. We don't have to go high end on this for sure, but we do want to get. Oh, I don't know if it'll fit a big one. We'll do the half sizer. So bam. Oh wait. Is it that one or is it's that one? Bam, minus 230. Hold on one second. We don't want the 280. We want the 230, whatever. Reservoir, cheap, minus 150. CPU block, bam, minus 70. Now we want something, anything we get will go over 2120, but we can go a little more expensive on the card if we so desire. Anything that puts us up higher or closer to that number has to be better for at least what we're trying to do. So like maybe this guy right here for 955. Or here's the 17 right here, 1700. I'll grab that. Bam. Minus 855. Okay, so that covers this dude's bullshit. Except new computer request. I used to build my own PCs, but I don't have the time anymore. Can you help? Do you do benchmarking? You do benchmarking, right? I'm looking for a score of about 6260, and I want a CPU to overclock to 3700. I really want the GPU to be as fast as it can be 2159. I heard you guys put in used parts. Please don't do that. I'm a total FSP fanboy. What is FSP? It's not water cooling. Do we even have anything? I've never seen FSP. Okay. Well, and they make power supplies too. So what did we spend on this dude's case and power supply? 100 and 110. So FSP. So there's 100. And God, it's power supplies. The power supplies are expensive. We got to overclock it too. That's the other problem. There's a 650, so we'll try that. And then really, we just copy what we've already built at this point. So storage, we'll go a little cheaper with the storage because of reasons. So we'll save 30 bucks on the storage for this guy's rig, and then bam, bam, bam. And then over here in our cart, we can do bam, 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 and that should be about the same. I'm just going to wing it at this point. We could go with a cheaper processor for sure, but that'll help us get the performance we need, so it doesn't hurt to go a little bigger. Oh my God, another one? Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Never mind. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds recommended 4K. I'm actually looking for a new build. I already ordered PUBG. Want recommended 4K specs. I can't wait. Can you have it done in 11 days? The Corsair, they're meant to be pretty good. I like shiny new components. Oh dear God. We do accept. But we need to go to PUBG. Wow. Okay, so he's gonna need a beast. Now, what is the budget here? 3,000. We can make. We usually make beasts at about 3,000. Let's go into what we already know we got, which is here. That for 90. That for 100. That for 110. Okay, so we've got the case, the power supply, and the storage. We can do everything else on our own here. i7 7700 or better. We have $2,700 to burn. So I say we can go as high as... I'm looking for the... There's the 8700 right there. That's the K. Is there something better? There's not performance boostable, but it's... Okay, we'll go with this. Boom, minus 360. The cooling is just standard, minus 10. Motherboard. Bam, minus 155. The memory needs 8 gigs of memory. We'll get that to him at 4,000. So we'll remove 280 for that. That's 16 gigs, so that should give him more than what he needs. And then we have $1,895 to spend on a video card. So we don't have 2,000 though. That's the thing. So we could go into here. Boom. Yeah, boom. Now, really quick, he's not looking for performance, so one of the things I wanted to check was that stick of memory we're sitting on. 16 gig, 3200. 3200, 16 gig, Team Group Night Force. We could actually get that instead. At 3200. And it's cheaper. Well, it's not really cheaper. Oh, wait a minute. It's not 140. Well, that's 280. That's 280. Let me see here. 355. So if I put that back in. So let's go ahead and do one more stick of 215. Well, wait a minute. We'll just go with what we have. We don't need to buy him RAM. We have RAM. We have 16 gigs of RAM. Because it'll cost if I do the math, it's 215 anyway. It's only 140 left to spend, so there's no point in doing that. So it's all here. Everything is here. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy now. And buy now. As we have so many computers to build, hopefully this gives us the solid state we need. We'll order it right away if it does, and then get it installed. And I will say, what do we got here? 13,376. Oh, yeah. Power that down. 2950, you say. Oh, yes. Oh, boy. So we've got lots of parts and lots of things to work on for sure. And we have 2 jackholes that like Corsair coming out their butts, so that's going to make my life miserable, I'm sure. And then one guy likes FCTP, so I'm just going to space these out really quick, just so I know who wants what. L. Brown wants... Brown Leanne, okay. Wants something with Corsair in it, right? Yeah. This dude wants FSP. What's his name? Guilty Barbara. And obviously this dude wants that. We'll have everything open and ready to go, won't we? Oh, those Corsairs are solid state, so we gotta open the back. Get it all ready to go. You get 2. One of these guys gets 2. You get a solid state as well. All right, so anyway, this is a great place for us to stop for right now. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JackTarStudios for more live gaming action. You don't want to miss out on any of it. As well as check out our Chairman of the Board show. That's Tuesday nights at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. And you can also check out the Hobo Headcrab show at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time Thursday nights every other week, usually, on the Jacktar Studios Twitch channel. You don't want to miss out on those shows. They're lots of fun. We have a really good time. And we give each other so much shit. It's great. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you guys next time.